Going to try to pop one on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And he was flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what, you can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defensive, understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly and try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth there.
Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. The throw to the outside is complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal coming up. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Touchdown Wildcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's McCown. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. He's looking downfield to throw. Going for it all. Play intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Got the return. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got him, and nobody's close. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Touchdown, Arizona! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Now, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. The Wildcats will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now.
He's going for it all. Grabs it inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTSA.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Olsen. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Arizona. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this offense is clear. We're not done. We got the lead, but we're going to come out in the second half, and we're going to be explosive, create some big plays, and they do. On the first drive, setting the tone, saying we are going absolutely nowhere.
He's dangerous, Nick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. That one's going to get a little star beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
1-1, Nick. What's up?
Nice job executing all of the assignments.
Calling it? This shit gonna get bad, yo.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field.
Let it
They're
get
down by
bad.
21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little
Those are
pressure.
motherfucking breaking it.
It's true. I think for
I'm
them to
gonna
get
break
back
this
in this one
dude.
at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the
I'm
right
gonna break
looks,
him.
and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score. And
You don't want beef with the pole, Nick.
The Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's McCown. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Henry. There he goes. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Roadrunners look to keep this drive humming. To the air on 1st down. Floating away. Lets it fly. Working on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
The Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Under fire. That's a crease at the 20. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Dropping back, it's Fafita. On the run, fires downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Olsen. He's loose. He's at the 20. And after that huge gain, he will have a chance to catch his breath, and he's going to need it. What a way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to the air. Moving away from pressure. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Arizona right back to the line. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And he will take it in.
I really made it in space. Every time I go, it's more. What's he